Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to this From Japan haul unboxing. I think this is number 42, but to be honest at this point I have completely forgotten what number I'm on. And also while I'm filming this one, I still haven't uploaded from like 38 onwards, just because I've been like so ridiculously busy with like home stuff and everything. So yeah, this came today, although really it should have actually been here on the 4th of May, but oh, this massive palaver. I was checking the tracking on it and it was like, I know that I was up early, like before 9 o'clock on the 4th, and I checked the tracking and it was like, oh, attempted delivery at 8:54, and I was like, well, I was sat in the front room at like 8:54 and no one came and knocked on the door and no one left a card or anything. So yeah, that's just pretty much about a bunch of bullshit. So checked the tracking, it said, oh, it's at this post office. So I was at like home today and stuff. So when my parents were coming home from work, I just said to my mum, like, can you just drop into the post office and see if they've got my package. So she went to the post office, gave them the tracking number and everything, and they're like, oh, it's up at the other post office that isn't even like my closest one. And yeah, it was stupid. Like the parcel force guy ended up like delivering all of like my closest post office mail to this other one and vice versa and stuff, and it was just so stupid. So yeah, anyway, it's here now, so that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get straight into it, I think. It's really strange actually, like I said there was going to be like slowing down my like collection and stuff, and I really like I haven't actually been looking that actively on like From Japan lately, but that's kind of also a bit of a lie because I kind of have. But that's everything. Let me take the cardboard off. Yeah, so I got a few CDs and whatnot here. But yeah, like I said I was gonna like slow down with my collection, and although technically I have, because I've cut my wish list down like quite a bit, I find that I've like in the past week or so, like I have actually bought more than I have in probably the past month. So I think I'll start with the cards and everything first. Actually, I'll leave that till last because there's a funny story behind this. So I'll start with like this package first. So there's some duplicates of stuff in here because I'm pretty much a doofus when I like come to like find some of this stuff. You know, it's like sometimes you'll buy something and you'll think like, oh, that won't pop up again, and then the thing that you wanted pops up again in like a set or something where you need other things, and it's just, you know what I mean? It's like, and then you end up like with two of it. I did get some good deals in this package, so I'll start off with like the bigger things first. So I've got some Super Junior M stuff. These are the breakdown photo sets. Oh, I think this is actually the sticker sheet. This didn't actually say that it came with a sticker sheet, but you have like this side. This kind of concept was my favourite for breakdown rather than like this one. So there's that, but that didn't even say that was in the listing, but that's kind of nice. So yeah, like I say, I have these photo sets. I'm only missing two now, but this is one of the things that I mentioned, that I bought the single one first, and then the set came up that had the single one that I wanted in it with another one that I actually wanted in it, and it's just, yeah. So the single one I bought was actually this Donghae one. I got it for like 300 yen or something, so it's not like incredibly pricey or anything like that, but and obviously it came with the front cover thing as well. But yeah, it's just kind of annoying because I bought that because I thought like, oh, that because the breakdown photos don't really come up that often, but then this set here came up. I won't bother putting this in the actual video, but this set came up for like, it was like kind of remember how much paper. It was less than 1,000 yen. Again, it comes with the same thing there, but I also needed this Donghae one, so there's those two there. But obviously this set also came with this one, so really I didn't actually need to buy that single one. But so the this one also came with this Zhou Mi one, which I obviously already have, this Henry one, and this Eunhyuk one. I also have I think I have another Zhou Mi one and possibly another Henry one, and I think a Sungmin one. So the only two I'm missing now are Eunhyuk's ones. So if anyone has the Eunhyuk ones, it's like, I think the pictures are pretty much the same. It's this one here, and oh no, the pictures are different on this one, but it's definitely this one here, and it's the other version as well. I'm missing both of those. So if anyone has those, I'd obviously be willing to swap any of the extras I have. I don't even know where I'm going to put these extras. I'll just put them off the video, but and then for some of the other bigger things I've got, oh, that's cute. I've just noticed the sellers put in like tons of extra freebies. That's always like super nice when you buy something and then the seller just like puts in freebies for like, I guess it's like a little thank you type thing. That's always sweet. So I also got this little batch of Eunhyuk stuff. Actually, the thing came with, let me get everything out. It's actually, the listing for this was for the Mamacita Underlay and the music card, which is the last one I needed to finish the music cards. I already have some of these underlays. I have Q1, Sungmin, Huchal and Eunhyuk. I'm not looking to like collect all of these or anything, but this set just happened to come with them, so I hope this is all on camera. But yeah, I needed this music card to finish those, so I'm done with that now. But the like freebies that they also stuck in were like these cute like little like sticker sheets and stuff, which are super cute. And then this like, it's kind of like a paper postcardy type thing here. It says, "My dear jewelry Hyuk," which is like this. Another one here, and like a little laminated picture of Eunhyuk. It'd be kind of nice actually if this seller like took this photo and stuff. I don't know whether they did, but that's pretty cute. But yeah, like I say, I always love when like sellers put in like little extras and stuff. It's just like adds like a little touch and everything. It doesn't make it feel so like business transaction-y. So shall I stick with the Suju thing or shall I go for another group? I'll go for another group. Oh, there is a Suju card in here. So I got the last, oh no, there is another one in here somewhere. I got one of the last two Devil Magic Japan cards. This is the Eunhyuk one. So there's that one there. I also got Jongup's Matrix, the normal edition. I was knocking the camera everywhere. I was actually looking at getting possibly like, because I did see it was Jongups limited edition one. Like, I'm only collecting top 3 for the Matrix one. I don't even know how I'm going about like carnival ones or anything. I don't know, because there's so many of them. And usually I would go for full band for Korean cards, but literally there are so many of them for carnival that I think I may possibly only do Zelo, or I may just do top 3, which is Zelo, Him-chan and Jongup. I don't know, it's just like, why is it lately as well that like all these bands are coming out with like 50 million cards for like one release? It's ridiculous. So I also managed to pick this up. This was actually quite a good bargain really. It was like 2,100 yen or something. I managed to get Kiri, Boram and the group cards for Gossip Girls. So I already have the Hyomin one, so I just need to get Eunhyuk's one, and I shall be done with that set there. I'm laying this out in such a weird way and I'm knocking the camera everywhere. Okay, so the next two things, I pretty much have everything apart from like 2 cards in it, but to be honest, these were 1,000, the sets were 1,000 yen each, so you know, I'm not going to complain at all. So all the extra Henry stuff, this is Henry and Zhou Mi, all the extra Henry and Zhou Mi stuff that I show is going to be like for sale or whatever, because I already have the majority of this stuff. So we have his Super Show 6 card, again I already have that, so that's for sale. His Coex version 2, I have that, so that's for sale. His, what were these? These were the like Coex Polaroids, I have those. So they're for sale. This was his Coex photo. That's for, I have that, so that's for sale. And also his SS6 postcards, I have these, so they're for sale as well. So that little bundle there is for sale. I can do like a discount or whatever for that little group there if anyone like wants those. But I actually got it, and I'm surprised I actually got this for 1,000 yen to be honest, for his Super Junior M Guesthouse card. I already have Sungmin's one, so that's pretty cool. I don't know like if I'm going to go for a full group for that or not, because they're really expensive, those cards, but I haven't seen them on FromJapan lately, so who knows. But the same goes for the Zhou Mi set. So I obviously have his SS6 like little card here, Coex version 2, both the Coex Polaroids, the Coex photo, and both his SS6 postcards. So again, if anyone wants those, I can do like a little deal for those, or if you want to buy the two together, I can do like a little deal for both of those. Again, for 1,000 yen, I got Zhou Mi's Super Junior M Guesthouse card. So yeah, I'm super happy like that I managed to get those, because like in Super Junior M, kind of like Henry is my favourite, so I was like chuffed to get his. I haven't got Kyuan's one yet, but his is like mega expensive. Donghae's is mega expensive. Eunhyuk's is mega expensive. I realise I'm laying everything out here like completely wonky. Yeah, saying that as well, actually, if anyone wants any of the extra Super Junior M things, feel free to leave me a comment and I can give you a price for these as well. But like I said, I'll just leave them like over there. I also got a copy of Super Junior's Devil Magic. I already have this CD, but I mean, I may give this to my sister because I don't think she actually has this. But it came with like this little sticker card here. I think it was like a venue thing. And obviously just have like the CD here and whatnot. Let me just stick that in there. So yeah, I'll give that to Lil, because she doesn't have this version, I don't think, or maybe she does, I can't remember. I'll have to check. If she does have it, then I'll probably give this to Lola, maybe. But this came with the last Devil Magic card I needed, which was Leeteuk's one, so I've now finished that set. Although I wish like all the cards were like this with the whole like neon thing behind, because I really like that. I think only Wookiees and Leeteuks are like that. So yeah, but I liked the neon thing behind it. So I got this little bundle here, and actually I only really wanted one thing out of it, but as it turned out there's a couple of things here that sorry, leg's gone dead, that I kind of didn't have already and what have you. So this is a little Crayon Pop bundle that I have here. I don't know if you recall me, if you'd seen any of my other videos, that I managed to get like everybody apart from Soyul for the first Japan album, photocard wise, and then for some reason like just I couldn't find Soyul's card anywhere, but this set ended up like having it, but it came in like one big set. So I got a copy of their Pop album. I'm sure I read somewhere that these actually did come with cards, because there are like cards that I've seen that are like this design here, but and I remember like, I don't know, sometime maybe last year, I remember like bidding on like cards on eBay, and I ended up like I think I bid on, it was only Ellen and Choa, I think, but I didn't end up like winning either of them because they went like super expensive. But I'm sure that they came with this album, but I haven't seen the cards like ever since, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, so there's a copy of that album. There's that one. Then this is the, oh, what the heck is this called? It was the Trot, hang on. Oh, was, I can't even remember the name of this. It was called Trot something. It was like an OST type thing. It was called Trot. Trot something. But it was from, like I say, it was from what do you call it? A K-drama. So that's kind of pretty cool. Actually, I still need to get, that reminds me, I still need to get the UE album. So that's that one there. This also came with a copy of the Rarirure CD. I can't remember if I've got this copy or not. I'll have to have a check, but I think I've already got this copy. This is the CD DVD one. It comes with a group card, but I already have it, so obviously I can put that up for trade or for sale or something. So I think this is the CD DVD version. I keep forgetting because they've got like the normal version, CD DVD version, and the Pony Canyon version. So there's that one there. Let me just stick that in there. So yeah, like I say, but I already have the the photo card for that, so that's up for trade. I finished that set really quickly, actually. Like, I think Chris and I, K-pop Lintu and I, we managed to trade quite a few cards for that and stuff. So, although I don't think he started on his first album ones yet. So, and then I got a copy of the first Japan album. This is the CD DVD one. Yeah, I think this is the CD DVD one. And this comes with the last card that I needed, which was Soyul. She's actually gone up in my list. Like, I think when I first started collecting, my bias list for Crayon Pop was Ellen, Wei, Choa, Soyul, Gummy, but I think Soyul's overtaking Choa. So yeah, this is just like how that is. That's pretty cool. Oh, I like these. They're cute, like the little pastel helmets. Yeah, I'm up to date with my Crayon Pop cards now, apart from those like weird, like these ones that I can't like find anywhere, or don't know where they've come from. I read somewhere they came with the Australia photo book. I've read that they've come from like a fan meeting one, and they've come from this album, so who knows. And then the last thing, this is completely not even K-pop related, so if you're not interested in like anything that's not K-pop related, then feel free to like finish the video now. But I actually found this really funny. So if a lot of you don't know, I've spoken about it a little bit. So from about let me think. Oh, hang on, I need a drink of tea first. I need a drink of tea before story time. Yeah, so basically, in the year 2006, I was on MySpace, and I ended up getting an ad from this band who was called The Academy, and they had like these 4 members in it and stuff. And they were like, oh, check our music out and everything. So I did, and I listened to a couple of the demos on their MySpace, and I thought they were like I thought they were awesome. I was just like, I've never even heard of anything like this. It was like a mix of like classical music with like sort of rock and like pop music. And I just thought that I was like in need of like a new band and to listen to and everything. So that was kind of cool. And then a few months later, I get this friend request from this guy called Ed, and there's this like newsletter that went out, and it was like, oh, hey guys, we've like changed our name for like legal reasons and everything. We've changed our name from The Academy to Elliot Minor. So, you know, that was kind of neither here nor there. They just changed the name, and they were like, oh, we've got rid of one of the guys left. I think his name was Mike. I want to say his name was Mike. He's left, and 2 new members have joined. Dan's brother Ed and Ali. So anyway, kind of like fast forward a year and stuff. I was supposed to be going to see them in 2007 in like the October, but my parents ended up taking me on holiday. Me and my sister were on holiday for our birthdays, so we couldn't go to the tour that we were going to go and see in Bristol. So we went to go and see them. We said, okay, whenever the next tour is, we'll go and see them. So February of 2008 comes round, and we had a look at the dates they were playing, and they were playing in Plymouth. And that was brilliant, because it was just like, yay, you know, that the venue's in town and everything, so that's pretty cool. So we'll go and see them. Tickets were only like a tenner. So we went to go and see them, and then 2 days later, because it was a leap year that year, 2 days later we were like, well, let's go up and see him in Exeter as well. So we went to see him in Exeter, and that was pretty cool. And then Alex, the lead singer, asked us to go and see them up in London. They were playing a big show at the Astoria, which is no longer there. And on the train home, my sister and I were talking about it, and we were like, okay, if it's not too expensive, we'll go. So we went. So it didn't turn out, it wasn't too expensive, so we went to go and see them. And then pretty much from there, it snowballed pretty dramatically, that my sister and I, over between like sort of 2008 and 2010, really, until when they kind of like last played their last shows. The last one they did in 2010 was an acoustic show with just Ed and Alex. My sister and I, well, I've seen them more times than my sister because she didn't go to so many on the acoustic tour, but we ended up seeing that. I've seen them like a total of 67 times. That's up as far as 2016. I've seen them 67 times, which is pretty freaking insane, really. And I never anticipated doing that many gigs, and we became really, really close friends with them, and what have you, because they're like my age and everything. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, we, you know, go out after the gigs and we like go for a drink and all that kind of thing. Well, anyway, there is like a story to this. So basically, in case you didn't know, one of the members in Elliot Minor is called Ed Minton, but his actual Japanese name is Jun, because he's half Japanese. So in 2008, I think it was, in around about the, let me think, June, I want to say it was June. Yeah, I think it was June, because it was before NASFest, and that was in June. They went over, him and Alex went over, and they played over in Japan. And they actually became like quite big in Japan. And they got a label over there, and they released this album. So that was pretty cool, because they released their first album over in Japan, and that was all brilliant. And then obviously they released the second album, which was called Solaris, and they released that over there. Well, anyway, I was just randomly, because I never actually got hold of the CDs, I actually randomly was just looking on FromJapan just to kind of see if there was any stuff like on there, because I remember them posting like a picture on like MySpace or Facebook or something of their CDs being in Tower Records. And I just had a look on From Japan, and I actually managed to find someone selling both their Japan albums as a set. So I ended up buying them. So this is like what the front looks like. In case you don't know, this is Alex, this is Dan, Ed, Ali and Ed Heatherton. And then, oh, this is so cool. It came like with a little sticker. See, I had no idea about any of this stuff. I knew they released albums and stuff because I remember Ed telling me, but they've got like a little pull-out thing here with all the lyrics are in like Japanese and everything, which, you know, this just like blows my mind really. Because like to me, like, it's really weird when you start liking a band and everything, and like you see them as a band, but the more you get to know them, they become friendly. And like I'm just like looking at this now, and it's just like these guys are like my friends and stuff, and it's just like weird seeing like albums, like a Japanese album of theirs and everything. So anything, this all pulls out, and then this was basically the design they had for their first like album and stuff, which I absolutely loved. It kind of reminds me, it always used to remind me a bit of kind of a bit like Tim Burton style, but it also reminds me of I don't know if anyone's aware of this. I know people in the UK might be aware of this, but if anyone remembers Keen, but I think it was Bed Shaped, the music video for that, with the like, that was like all like animated kind of like this. So yeah, it's just, that's pretty cool. But this has apparently this has extra tracks on it, I think. I still love that this comes with like a little sticker. Like the UK version like didn't come with any of this like extra stuff. Excuse me. So yeah, apparently this came with extra tracks on it. Let me have a look. Time After Time, Parallel Worlds, The White One Is Evil, Lyra G, Lucky Star, Jessica the Broken Mind is Still Figuring It Out, Silently, Running Away, Last Call to New York City. Oh, maybe it didn't, or maybe it did. I don't know. I think there was extra tracks on these, but yeah. So that's like their first album, which yeah, it's pretty cool. And then it's like weird as well because like after they kind of went on a hiatus in like 2010, I kind of just like went really quiet with them, didn't really pay like much attention and stuff, because it was almost like I was like mourning like the loss of them and stuff. But I'm like so back into them. It's like I'm so like heavily invested back into them again. So this is their second album, which is Solaris. Here, this is the obviously Japanese version. So this has, what does it have? The Dancer, I Believe, Electric High, Coming Home, Carry On, Solaris, Better Than the Courtroom, All Along, Discover Why the Love Hurts, Shiver, Tethered, which is like my favourite Minor song of all time. Let's turn this back around, and the bonus tracks it has on here is Jackie Jules, Solaris, the commercial single version, which I think is the Winter Olympics one, and the acoustic version. I think the Jackie Jules on this one is actually like the proper Jackie Jules, because the other Jackie Jules that I think most Minor fans have is like a demo version. Oh, one of them had She Gets Around on it. Maybe it's that one. So maybe that. I'm going to have to listen to it. Because I have like 50 million demos and everything of them. Although Alex keeps telling, I remember a couple of years ago, my friend Izzy and I, because that's basically how I met Izzy. We spoke to Alex and he was going to give us the demo for like Tethered and stuff. And I don't know, like 6 years on and I'm still waiting for it. But then again, his laptop is like so disorganized. So. Again, obviously you got like the little like Japanese lyric sheet in here and stuff. Oh, this is the this was the album cover for the like UK sort of version. This is kind of cool, I like this. Although Ali looks like really dishevelled on it. Alex is like pretty much always a mess. Like if he just like brushed his hair once in a while. And I'm sure he lost that cardigan. I remember like I had a hoodie that was like pink and black checkered, and I remember like losing it in Edinburgh or something, and then like the same night he lost that cardigan. It was like annoyed. Yeah, so obviously like Dan and like Ed Minton, and then Alex, and then Ali and Ed Heatherton. Yeah, I didn't even actually realise while I was in the middle of like rambling there that my camera, like, I think it only films up to 4 gig in like one time, or like half an hour of like thingy video or something, and it just like my camera just cut off completely. which is probably wise on the camera's part, but yeah, so like I was saying, I just think it's really funny. So yeah, this was like their second album and stuff. Actually, I've been catching up because I do have a lot of their like CDs and everything, but well, actually I have pretty much all of them, but I don't, there was like a few of the really early stuff that I never managed to get my hands on. So yeah, I've been buying quite a lot of their stuff lately, but that's pretty cool. I'm so chuffed that I actually like have their like Japanese album now. So there's both of those there. And that's kind of cool as well, because like on eBay these were like about £17 each, and I managed to get these for like 2,100 yen, which was like 13 quid for both of them. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that actually. Well, at least they've turned up. Like Dan's supposed to, I bought some like stuff off their store lately. I bought like the last song they did like really as a band was called All My Life, and I bought like a handwritten lyric sheet of it, and I also bought a poster of their reunion gigs that was like signed and everything, because it was like only 3 quid. So, but it's quite funny because the picture was taken at Birmingham Arts Fest, I think this first time they played, but it's really funny because I can see myself and my sister on it, so that's really the reason I actually wanted to get it, because I just thought it was funny. But Dan said he was like sending it on the week of the 25th, but trying to get hold of Dan is just ridiculous. Usually he's on Twitter like all the time. He's been quite good like at replying to me like about things lately, but just you know, and he's supposed to be the social media like savvy one of the bunch. So yeah, I messaged him this morning like, hey, it's been like 2 weeks since you said you're gonna send my stuff out, where is it? So yeah, hopefully they'll turn up, or I'll just have to pester him. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for the haul. Like I say, if there's any of the Super Junior M stuff, like, you know, like I say, the Henry little bundle here, the Zhou Mi bundle, not these two here, but the extra photo sets, the extra breakdown photo sets here. If anyone wants to like trade any of these ones that I have for the 2 Eunhyuk ones I need, or if anyone wants to buy these, just let me know in the comments and what have you. And yeah, if anyone wants to trade this Crayon Pop Group Rarirure card, feel free as well. I can trade that. I really should do like a big like trade sale type video. I may have to do that, because trading and like what have you has been super slow for me on the forum lately. I think it's just because I'm not into like any of the, like I said before, I'm not into any of like the like newer groups and everything. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that. And also I think I may have, I know that I've got one more like shipment that I've got to come in. So as soon as that comes in, I think I'm probably going to do that, let me think, maybe in the next week or 2. I will then film my photocard collection video. I know that I said like in like February I was going to do it in March, and then March became April, and then April was May. But like I said, you know, I've just like, and the reason why I haven't been uploading videos, like I said at the beginning video, is just that like we've had like builders doing the outside installation stuff of our house and everything for the past few weeks, few weeks and stuff, and just like it's been super busy. They've been working here from like 7:30 till 8 o'clock in the evening and everything, and that's like the front and the back of the house, because if it was only the front or whatever, then I could have filmed at the back, but they were doing front, they're doing obviously the whole house. So they finished that, but they've still got to take the scaffolding down. So yeah, so but they haven't been here today and everything, so that's the reason I managed to get this filmed. But I've still got my other unboxings and stuff to upload. Like I say, I've been super busy, really. That's the kind of, I think a couple of weeks ago, maybe like a month ago and stuff, I felt all like dejected and everything. But having had a couple of weeks away from YouTube and stuff, I kind of feel a bit better and what have you about things. you know, it's kind of weird, like I haven't even been on the Photocard forum for, and you know, as I'm like, because obviously I'm on model and stuff, like I haven't even been on there for a while. I don't know, like with the whole Photocard thing, it was just getting really like stressful and really toxic and everything, and I thought, you know, I'll just step away from it for a bit. And actually it's probably done me the world of good to do it. So yeah, if you find that you are getting like really stressed about like Photocards or about K-pop in general, my suggestion is just to step away from it for like a few weeks, you know, whatever, and then, you know, come back to it and you might have like a bit of a new like outlook and stuff. That's just my advice, really. It's definitely done me the world of good. So yeah, like I say, I think probably I will film another unboxing video from Japan, and then I'll film my updated video my updated Photocard collection video, because I know that my last one was like 3 years ago, and yeah, my collection's just monstrously big now. So, and I've got to work out how to like how to even like film it. I think I'm just going to film it in one go and try not to ramble, which, as we all know with me, is probably not going to happen. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do, because I mean, like, I'm feeling like in a good place with my collection actually. Like, having had another look through it and stuff, I'm actually feeling quite good about it. So yeah, nice to end a video on a really positive note for once, actually. So like I say, I'll any sort of like information stuff I'll leave in the description box below, so just give that a quick read, and I shall see you guys again next time. And I'm sorry that this was like 50 million years long. I'll try and make my next one like a lot shorter. So yeah, like I say, thanks for watching, and I shall see you again next time. Bye guys.